Hello everybody and welcome on into today's stream. Happy for everybody that's able, well, for some reason the microphone is very sensitive for some reason. Let me see about turning it down just a little bit. And hopefully there we go. There we go. Welcome on in everybody. Happy you're all able to join us, even if you guys are not wanting to chat. Hey Shannon, I'm doing pretty well. How about you? Oh, let me just go ahead and adjust this. There we go. Doing pretty good. Again, it's been a weekend. It's been a week or two, but it's been a couple weeks since I've streamed a little bit. Let me just move some stuff around here. There we go. Again, yeah, sorry we're not doing Batman Arkham today. I'm going to save that till next week just because I only got one day to chat. One day to stream. I was like, you know what? I'd much rather just kind of chat, considering there's a lot of info that's been coming out today, specifically with the Nintendo Direct, and I was like, you know what, why not just react to some of that stuff on stream? Thought that'd be kind of fun. So I've seen just the headlines. I haven't actually like watched anything in depth. So let me just actually gonna do that. There we go. Say, glad you're doing good as well, Shannon. Okay, well. So, again, not going to really dive into too much of personal stuff just yet. But I will go ahead and get us started on some of the React stuff. Actually, again, I brought all this over. Just now I need to move it all back over. Let me just go ahead and move some stuff around, and then I will go ahead and swap windows. So first one, I think I already have reacted to, but I'm going to just kind of say some more stuff about it just because I love the video. It's been on it. Oh my gosh, love your pin screen. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you so much. I mean, it is pride. Come on, we got to share it. We got to express it. We got to be proud of who we are. That's what this entire month is about, right? It's just being, not quite being shameless, but definitely being proud of who we are. Not backing down and just saying, yep, this is who we are. We're here. Go back to the old, oh my gosh, if I can speak today. The old tagline, we're here, we're queer, get used to it. Just to throw that back, but yeah. So, again, we're going to, while I wait for more people to come on in, we're going to jump over to doing some reactions. Let me see here. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. Yay, thank you, Melly. You're the real bike queen for real. Hey, you know what? I just got to say, I like best of both worlds here. And it's one of those things like, again, don't get me wrong, I do want to get more higher pitched voice, but it's just so, in one respect, that way I can pull like a Vlad. For anybody who doesn't know who Vlad is, he constantly like goes onto websites like Omegle and looks like a bombshell. Like, I am talking, looks straight up like a Barbie, and gets like all these guys flirting with him. He's just like, oh my gosh, yes, just like super high pitched and just really leaning into it. And then they're like, oh, I think even like one of the statements was like, one of the people kind of flirting was like, oh my gosh, you look just like Barbie. It's like, but I'm not Barbie again. That to me is kind of what I want to do. Is I want to be able to do a high pitched voice, but again, I want to do both, and that's the voice actor side of me coming into. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and do a react, just so that way, again, just kind of want to give people time to come on in. And then this way we can at least have something going on, something to chat about. So the first video I have pulled up has been played on repeat because I am obsessed with it, and I backed the Kickstarter because I just love it so much. It is the Neon Odyssey official trailer. Like, I just want to share this. Again, I know they've already hit their goals, everything like this. Oh my gosh. We got a 2319. Oh, it is the worst kind. They're saying AI viewer. Ugh, that's just no. Boo to that. That is just. Ugh. Oh wait, what the heck? What's going on with the chat down here? Okay, give me 1 second. Let me move chat around. Cause yeah, see, yeah, gotta move chat on up here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we gotta boo, especially if they're like AI. No, because that's just ethically wrong in my opinion. But yeah, we're gonna watch the Neon Odyssey trailer. It's the official trailer. Again, love Legends of Adventurous. I love their clips. I've died laughing. I still laugh at Pistachio, Mr. Stachio, and Mr. I think you can connect the dots there. But anyway, so this was their animating music video to help promote their Kickstarter. Seriously, their story has been awesome. I love Legends of Adventurous, and this inspired me so much. This inspired me to write. This inspired me to write a song. This inspired me to be creative. So I just want to share that inspiration with you all. Just because, first off, I love it. It's just so I'll even shrink myself down just so that way I can get the full beauty of it. Is that right? Now it is pretty quiet. Wait, 1 sec. Yeah, it is quiet. I'm just going to double check something real quick. Yes, okay. Cool. There we go.
When the long working day uptown is over, all the subway lines wrap around
The world.
I carry myself
So up the stairs and pull the covers closer.
chasing a dream that I might find myself again. When a memory is a time machine, whispers quiet but
Finally, it's time to leave. I'm sorry, I cannot help it. I love this song so much. I love the animation. I love everything with it. Y'all are not asking for it, but you're getting it. You're getting my singing. You're getting it. Memory is a time machine flying on its wings from your history to what might yet be. Okay, real quick. Yeah, that character is Chuckles. We love Chuckles. Chuckles is funny. He's a warlord that will conquer the Outer Rim. Like, I just mean, look at this animation. It is gorgeous. I am just, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my, I can't stop nerding over it. It looks so freaking good. It is absolute cinema. Is a time machine. Was quiet but defiantly. It's time to leave.
When a memory is a time
Time
machine,
machine finally swings from your history to what could be. Reason to believe.
it's all beyond the breakers. It's
Waiting
waiting
for the takers on the edge of day. The golden gleam that slowly fades away. On the outer edge of inner space, gaze of the familiar face in front of me. Miles of need awaits. Ah, this is so good! Ah! Ah! Memory is a time machine. Whispers quiet but defiantly. It's time to leave. And a memory is a time machine flying on its wings from your history to what will be. A reason to believe. Beyond the breakers, waiting for the takers on today. The golden gleam that's everything. Oh, it's so cool! Ah! Neon Odyssey. I still love this animation so much. I cannot stop watching it. Seriously, I've watched this thing hundreds of times. It's just so freaking good. I can't stop. It's just fangirling so hard. It's so good. It's so good. Like I love again. Okay, so when on the eventual day I have enough money to actually afford an animator to actually do part of an animate my lore video. This scene right here, I want something very similar, but of course instead of glass, I'm thinking feathers, just cause of the whole I'm just saying I got my angel wings. It's part of the fall from grace here. Like, oh come on, like this just inspires me. It makes me jealous. It's like so many things. I'm like, I want this kind of money. I want money to spend on these kinds of animations because they are so freaking good. I'm sorry if you can't tell. I am very, very into this. Anyway, that's how hard I've been fangirling over this, just because it is so freaking good. Anyway. I may have gone a little too hard here. We're just gonna shrink it back down here to just normal level. Although, okay, one sec. Something weird's happening here. Okay. Okay, no. Because, yeah, I just want to capture the audio. I don't want the video. Sorry. I didn't realize how much energy I had in How did me and Telehouse reacted to that? Again, sorry. That's my nerdiness. So the next video we will be watching also more nerdy, but this one is more of a personal backstory with it. 1 second here, let me. Because yeah, for some reason it's just like when I do that, it looks like, yeah, almost like darkened. So, let me see here. Let me do this. Let me remove that. Add, let me see here. Application audio. Whoop. If I can spell for the life of me today. Okay, hopefully that should do the trick. So the next video we're going to go into is what started my nerdism and obsession with Japan. And that is going to be, I'm so glad they announced it. No, not this one yet. Not this one yet. We're not ready for this one yet. It's Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. So, okay, gonna make it big screen, and let's make sure it's all working. Oh, yep, it is working. Fantastic. But yeah, this one, again, I'll discuss more about it later, but as we go through the video here, but. Yes, I remember these maps. Yes. Online and local multiplayer. And more. Oh, you can pre-order it. Cool. Whoa. Look. Coming out November 3rd, 2026. Gonna be broke. But no, I loved Godzilla Destroy All Monsters as a kid. Like, for me and my family, like, again, back when Blockbuster was a thing, we would go and rent video games. So we would rent GameCube games, and this was one of the games that we rented. We rented this game multiple times just because me and my siblings had an absolute blast playing this. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the funny thing. So a lot of the memes I've actually been seeing has been like, looks like GTA may actually have like competition in November, because again, it was supposed to be. Because again, I believe GTA is supposed to release in November now. And Purple Wolf, well, come on in. But yeah, so we've gotten a remaster of Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee before GTA 6. When actually, funny thing is, at the time when the original Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee came out, GTA Vice City just came out. So I think it's kind of cool. So it's like, oh, okay, cool. We're kind of getting a little bit of like a historical thing kind of happening again. But personally, like, again, as a kid, I loved Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. Like, I played this over Vice City. Well, don't get me wrong, I was I was a wee little lass at the time. At that point, technically, I was a wee little lad, but I was just a baby. Yeah, it came out, I want to say, in like 2000 something.
Yeah, this is the one that I played.
Yeah, that's the one I played. Like, I loved it. Yeah, it's a remaster of it.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited. My favorite Godzilla game's coming back. It's getting remastered. Like, again, I've been craving to play this. Yeah, no Vice City, and honestly, like, because again, so I had a best friend that lived across the street that had an Xbox, and like their family was more Xbox centric, whereas my family was more GameCube centric. Just because, again, at the time in my mind's eye, it was always like the family picked one console to buy. And then the funny thing is, after we got a GameCube, my brother was saving up money to buy an Xbox because this was back when Halo was the big heyday. Like, actually, he bought Halo 2 before buying an Xbox. So we actually would take Halo 2 over to my friend's house and we would play Halo 2 on his console and have a good time with it. But again, for me, that was my glory day. That for me was the golden age of video games for me. Because that's how I got obsessed with video games. That was the era in which I was getting obsessed with video games. Like, this is where I got into Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, got into Halo 2, got into Halo, the original Halo Combat Evolved, all of it. And I was just, and then Mortal Kombat. Oh my gosh, it wasn't Deadly Alliance. Was it Deadly Alliance? It might have been Deadly Alliance. Because I remember it was like Deadly Alliance, Dead or Alive, and there was one that was like the Dragon King. Like, oh my gosh, I can't remember. Yeah, it was the one with the Dragon King on Xbox. I can't remember what it was called off the top of my head. Gosh dang, what is it? But, oh my gosh. Mortal Kombat. Dragon King Xbox. Deception. Mortal Kombat Deception. Onaga. That's what it was. Oh my gosh. Like this was my Mortal Kombat during my era.
It was not by chance that this struggle came to be. The blame falls squarely upon my shoulders for giving evil the chance it needed, and therefore fulfilling an ancient prophecy. Raiden's Earthrealm champions had failed to stop the Deadly Alliance from fully resurrecting the mummified army of the Dragon King. In the end, only Raiden himself stood between Earthrealm and total destruction.
I cannot remember if it was this. Oh yeah, it was 3D. It was 3D.
He alone challenged Quan Chi and Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat, Earthrealm's last hope for freedom.
But yeah, it was the same with Deadly Alliance, I believe, as well. Deadly Alliance was also 3D. It went away from the Sega's original like 2D, where it was like the side scroller, whereas this one, Deadly Alliance, was kind of more 3D, where it was like moving forward side, which kind of made it hard when you're trying to do fatalities. But yeah, like, because again, I like Deception. It was interesting, actually. Because let me bring up because yeah, I believe Deadly Alliance. Deadly Alliance was the other one. Because it went like, I want to say Deadly Alliance into Deception. Yeah, Combat Deadly Alliance. Let me see if they, yeah.
Ultimate boss of mythologies and a normal fighter in MK4.
Oh, okay. This one's more like not theory, but lore video. But yeah, it was definitely like GameCube, Xbox 3D era. But anyway, getting sidetracked here. So next trailer we're going to be reacting to is Kingdom Hearts 4 that was released today through Nintendo Direct. Oh, excuse me.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで。
Yeah, Godzilla, Kingdom Hearts 4. Yeah, remaster Ocarina of Time. Yeah, we're eating good. Oh yeah, Resident Evil. That's right. But first off, I always love the music. The music is always so good. Square Enix, your composer, always S class. S, like as many S's as you can get. It's Sigma.
この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Oh my gosh. Looks so clean. Oh, not getting sound? Because, okay, I am seeing it be popped up on the Brave YouTube. You know, actually, let me do one thing. This might help. Not properties. Let me put on a filter. Let me do a gain. Let me see if I can add a little bit more. It looks good. It's so clean. But wait. One sec. If I'm noticing this. I can't be the one noticing this, right? That it's just Sora right now. I'm not seeing Donald or Goofy. Like, I'm not seeing Donald or Goofy around him. Like, through most of this, I think like it's almost like Sora's on his own. Like, yeah, we're seeing some of the Final Fantasy characters, but I'm not, like, only time we see Donald and Goofy. Okay, actually, let me do one more thing. Filters. Is here. Is that quick little scene with them. Yeah, I'm not seeing Donald or Goofy. And they're hiding the heads up display. Kingdom Hearts 4. Available at launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. Hey, Robert. Welcome on in. How's it going, everybody? Okay. So, again, I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts 4. Again, do not have a Nintendo Switch 2 as of yet. Because it's broke. Well, again, I shouldn't say we're broke. We just don't have that kind of spending money, okay? So, but no, again, it looks really good. Doing pretty good, Robert. How about you? So right now, we're just reacting to some of Nintendo Direct, and actually, Ocarina of Time is the next one. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and actually react to this bad boy.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
Ooh, I like it.
Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
They're teasing us. They're teasing us.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
This is what people in the chat. Yeah, he better not say a word. Okay, only thing we should hear him say is, that's the only thing we should hear Link say. Ooh. I do like the kind of some of the redesign here. They tease us! They tease us! That's all they did was they teased us! Okay, so it is coming out this year, which we only got a few months left of the year. But they tease! I know I'm talking the movie also. No, it's gotta be like South Park level funny in the regards of like, what do you think, Link? Nothing. Not a single word. Okay, moving on. Link, again, just only thing with Link is it's gotta be, okay, I'm gonna switch this now back to chatting because those were all the main reacts I wanted to go with. But, oh my gosh. Well, at least it's not like Tears of the Kingdom where they teased us in 2019. We didn't say anything until 2023. Very true, very true. This one is very much like, oh, we know what you guys want. We know it. And we're just gonna edge you just a little bit. What do you think? Link blinks slowly. Or what he says is, yeah! Just know that, but like effort noise, just, I'm gonna turn on the light real quick. Link, blink once for yes, twice for no. What's 3 times? He blinked 3 times. The little elf twink blinked 3 times. I'm sorry. I cannot help myself. Oh no, honestly, like for the first time in a long time, I'm actually excited for video games this year. Okay, like November we got, again, honestly, okay, this is my personal little hot take. I've never really been a big fan of the GTA series. That's just my personal thing. I've never really been that big into GTA. I know a ton of people who are. They're like, oh yeah, we love GTA. GTA was just kind of not my game. It just, again, that's me though. Like, again, that's my personal hot VTuber thing. It's just like, well, besides the other hot thing, but. Yeah, I've never really seen kind of the appeal to GTA. But again, it's just because my mind's eye is like, oh, you run around and you're able to shoot people. I was, but not anymore. They killed it. Yeah. Which, again, and GTA 6 is doing a couple of cool things. Like, again, they are again, this is where it's the duality of the issue here. Cool, they're adding a pride parade in the game. Crap, they are adding a pride parade in the game. the reason why I say crap is because they could go and shoot it up for all of these freaking incels that are like, oh, I can go. Yeah, they're just going to use this opportunity to mow down just all these. That's my duality of it. But again, it's just like, the game is meant for you to exhaust some of like your like inner serial killer, so to speak. Your inner criminal. Again, it's hey, to each their own. It's just not my cup of tea. For me, I got that from Fable. Oh, jeez, you're right. Some crazy guy can't do that. Exactly. That's the thing. I'm just like, that's one of the things I'm like, okay, maybe GTA don't put pride stuff in there just because, yeah, you're gonna get some of these dummies going through and just trying to gun down as many people as they can anyway. So, but again, that's just where my mind goes. But anyway, guys, speaking of happy Pride, hopefully you guys are having a better Pride month than some of us. Again, not saying that mine's off to a bad start or anything, but it could have been better. I think they're also going to have a gay stroke. Yep. Yeah, we're fine. It's just, again, personal family drama that just makes me want to bang my head against the wall, which saps my energy, saps my emotions, saps a lot of things to where, some of the stuff that I was like, okay, cool, I could post this. I'm like, I can't post it I can't post that. I can't do this. I can't do that. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe doing that now. So it's just, it is what it is. As before, I'm like, psh, they're not going to know. They're not going to care. And then, yeah, no, we're getting a sleuth. I don't know, like I had some drama on my end too. No, not really. Again, I vent here. I feel like I missed something, but you don't have to go into it. No, again, it's family drama that's happening with Pride Month and everything. It's like they decided to take this opportunity to go, oh, let me try to save your soul kind of thing. And I'm just like, But again, that's just kind of that's the SparkNotes version. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But it has worn on me many. But we did have a fun time at the convention this past weekend. We had a good time. Saw several people who were fans of Daemons of the Shadow Realm, so we were excited about that. I saw some very cool cosplays. That was very exciting, and it was just fun to kind of just chill. Like, again, it's the plus side with some of these cons is that like they will pay for some of our expenses. Like they will pay for the hotel, and they gave us a basically $100 gift card that would cover essentially food and travel. So then anything we made from the can, we had to do that. Let's see here. Yeah, Millie's cosplay, top tier. It was done, and now she's got the last prop for it. It's now perfect. And again, actually, okay. So the cosplay pics Nelly needs to post her cosplay pics in the server. She needs to post them in the server. Gonna say, my Instagram cosplay account that got deleted, but just cause I no longer feel safe with that one. So yeah, I'll post it in the Discord. But yeah. But yeah, we got some cool, we found some cool things. Like actually, I'm excited because I got some cool dice. I am so excited with these dice. They're so cool. Like, cause again, yeah, that was Sunday. It's just like, got these dice just cause finally me and Melanie was like, okay, we're going to walk around. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. So, and then found this place that's, again, it's a small D&D shop. But yeah, they had D20 earrings, which I bought because I'm like, hells yeah. And also they had a set of dice. I was like, oh, I think these are really cool. I want to get them. Then I got them and I rolled them. I'm like, oh, it's got the snow globe effect. They're sparkly on the inside. So that was fun. Gonna say I did update Ko-Fi because Subnautica 2 showed this to me. My PC's out of date. It's I haven't upgraded this PC in like 10 years, I'll be honest. So it's a little outdated. Don't get me wrong, I still like using Windows 10. I love Windows 10 compared to Windows 11. But my graphics card is an NVIDIA. yeah, Princess Phantom. Yeah, you're just hearing this. But anyway, so I did update my Ko-Fi for basically a PC fund. So if y'all want to help contribute to me upgrading my PC, I greatly appreciate it. But again, I'm still going to try to put money aside. The cost I have on it is like for the core stuff because, okay, we're going on another rant here. If y'all are ready, y'all ready for this rant? It's of course an AI rant because AI freaking makes computer parts more expensive, and I'm sick and tired of it. RAM was considered one of the cheapest parts to buy. It's now like one of the most expensive. So most of the computer costs I feel is now coming from RAM, and I was like, well, I still have DDR4 RAM. No, apparently you need DDR5. I actually have a PC I'm not using. It's a Mac PC though. I don't know. Like honestly, Mac PC is really good for actually I would say for audio editing. That would be what I would definitely recommend is do audio editing on your Mac PC. It's really good. I could get you like 196 gigabytes of RAM for not even 250. But now you struggle get. Oh yeah, like seriously, you could get like so much gigabytes of RAM for less than $250. Now it's, I'm showing it. We're going to Newegg. Just because this is ridiculous. No, I'm honestly good because actually I have my MacBook that does the trick. For me, I'm just wanting to update my current PC build to something that's a little bit more in spec. I think, I priced it out to just be right around $1,000 because I don't need a new hard drive. I don't need a new SSD. I don't need some of those things. Right before the big AI spike, and holy crap, that would be, So, okay, so just the base computer without the graphics card is $600, $660, I believe is what I budgeted out. And that's kind of almost like what I'm trying to achieve. Graphics card is like $300, but oh, good criminy. I will let you know. $660, again, honestly, that's a pretty good deal. Okay. I still love my MacBook Air. It's obviously not anything major, but for schoolwork, it's fantastic. I love my MacBook Air too. Like I have a MacBook Air as well. Like my school gave it to me and it's been doing the trick. Like I love my MacBook Air for specifically audio engineering stuff. Like when I need to get on for honestly Logic or Pro Tools, I'm using my MacBook. I love Reaper for like these fun projects, like for more video oriented projects. That's why I love using Reaper, just because in some respects it's a lot easier than Pro Tools or Logic really is. Okay, so let's do menu. Where is there? Yep, PC Builder. Okay. I think it's this one. Yes, it is. Okay. So here's the PC Builder. Okay. No, we're not building it with AI. So CPU. Actually, I can go to my previous build. Where, again, quite literally, it is just the processor, motherboard, and RAM. Just those three is $682. For those three things! Looks like motherboard dropped in price, but $239 for 16 gigs of RAM. It's 2 sticks of 8. Yeah, if you buy them individually, yeah, it would be $100. Exactly. Again, with the deal here going with Newegg, I'm saving money. But still, the fact that RAM is like $239 by the time you gotta tax it, it's like $250. I hate AI. I record on a Mac laptop. That's awesome. But yeah, 3 parts. The cheapest being the motherboard. And that makes sense. But usually, the processor. Oh, I hope it bursts so fast and I want it to come crumbling down. I wish they would stop building stupid data centers. Yeah! Like, oh my gosh. Ugh. Okay, but yeah, so that's essentially the build I did. And again, 3 parts, because the rest I'm recycling from my current PC, what I'm currently streaming on. Like, 3 parts. $680. By the time I added a graphics card, it's close to $1,000. If that happens, it was most likely be... Oh, cool. Halo Infinite finished. But the problem is that if that happens, most likely it's going to get worse than 2008. Yeah, it would suck. Because, so, okay. Now we're now in the thick of this. We're now in the thick of it. Let me quickly, I'm going to pull up a Twitter post that I actually bookmarked. Because this is actually from a few months ago. Wait, was it? Nope. Actually, okay. I think I am too far back. Did I undo it? YouTuber assets. I think it was this. Oh, right here. Right here. So yeah. I'll read this just so y'all can see this too. Okay. Microsoft just banned its own engineers from using AI. The tool was literally costing more than the humans it was supposed to replace. They lied to you about AI adoption, and now the whole narrative is blowing up. Microsoft gave thousands of engineers access to Claude Code 6 months ago and encouraged them to use it. Engineers loved it. The adoption exploded, but then the invoice arrives. Token-based pricing means every query, every code review, every debugging session costs money. At scale, across 100,000 engineers, the numbers became so large that Microsoft issued an internal order to cancel nearly all Claude Code licenses by the end of June and force everyone onto their own cheaper tools instead. That's it, yeah. Random AI side notes. I'm so happy my state told Kevin O'Leary that he has to cut his proposed data center by 25% in size. Still over, yeah. That data center is insane. Like, again, my brother's in that area. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, this makes me smile every time. I love the AI. They love the AI, then they get the bill. Yeah, exactly. So the company that invested $5 billion in Anthropic, that's the company that owns Claude, just told its own people to stop using Anthropic's product because it costs too much. Uber's story is even worse. Their CTO, Pravin Nepali, Naga, told the information that the budget he planned for the full year was blown away already by April. Uber had rolled out Claude Code in December 2025. By March, 84% of their 5,000 engineers were using it, with 70% of all committed code coming from AI systems. Heavy users were burning $500 to $2,000 per month each. Nog himself spent $1,200 in a single 2-hour demo session. The company had even built internal leaderboards ranking engineers by how much AI they used. They literally gamified the spending and then ran out of money. In the words of Palpatine, ironic. Now look at what NVIDIA's own VP of Applied Deep Learning, Brian Catanzaro, said to Axios last month. Direct quote, "For my team, the cost to compute is far beyond the cost of the employees." This is the VP of the company that sells the chips, saying that using AI is more expensive than paying humans. Think about what this means for the entire AI narrative. Every CEO on every earnings call for the past 2 years has said the same thing. AI will make us more efficient, reduce headcounts, and cut costs. The stock market rewarded every company that said it. They fired workers, the stocks would go up. Announced AI adoptions, stock goes up. But the actual companies deploying AI at scale are discovering the math doesn't work. The more employees use AI, the higher the bill. Yeah. Okay, did you see Lake Tahoe data center and it left an entire town without power for a while? Yeah, these data centers are just, it's not worth it. It really is not worth it because, again, going into everything, I think we have an energy crisis. It's not ready. Bottom line, everybody that's saying the future is AI, it technically is, but we're not ready for it. We don't have the infrastructure. We don't have jack squat built in place for AI. My question that I ask everyone who's pro AI is, if these data centers are becoming the size of multiple Manhattans, certainly the data center should rival the economic output of Manhattan, right? Even if it's only 10%, right? No, they only bring in about 0.01% of the GDP. The future is not AI. No. Again, actual, real artificial intelligence, not generative AI, which is what this is. This is a glorified Google search engine. That's what it is. That's all this is. It is a glorified Google search engine. Anyway, but yeah. Again, simple summary with this. To where, again, actually, I'm going to bring back the just chatting window for a sec. Which, again, saw a clip from the King of Roaches basically saying, I would like to see how all these anti-AIs tweets age in like 4 years, 5 years. I'm just like, let's see how it ages in 1. Yeah, I think AI is going to be a tool like Adobe Premiere or text-to-speech, but it's not full replacement. Exactly. And it's not supposed to be. Real actual use of AI. Wait, who's the King of Roaches? Asmongold. But by the way, trying to take shots at Nelly here. Oh yeah, with the whole NTE happening. Exactly, it's aging in months, maybe weeks. Exactly. Just because AI is more cost than profit is. But yeah, Asmon taking shots at Nelly for her AI stance on it, NTE.
I mean, to be fair, I think I could have worded it a little differently.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, still not changing my stance.
Yeah, could have worded it differently because, again, in our respect, the main issue with NTE, and is the reason why I can't stop playing, is... okay. I'm going to make the analogy. The one that actually I told Nelly about too. Is, again, yes, AI is, like, because, again, this is what Asmon says. Like, AI is everywhere. You just got to accept it. I was just like, okay, so AI is literally everywhere. Okay, so... are you saying people can't complain and gripe about it or have a preference? Because what if, for example, you go to a restaurant, you go sit down and you order a drink. You say, hey, can I get a Coca-Cola? And they bring you back a drink that looks like Coca-Cola, and then you take a sip and you realize it's a rum and Coke. Now you make a griping complaint and saying, hey, I didn't ask for a rum and Coke. Sure, I may be of the drinking age, but I did not ask to have my Coca-Cola be alcoholic. You force that on me when I have this boundary of I'm not drinking alcohol. But using this logic, they're now saying, well, if you went to a restaurant with a bar, you have to accept that you may get an alcoholic drink. No, people have the agency and their choice to go, I do not want to associate with a company that is telling us in their contracts, or because again, this is where I don't know Iron Mouse's contract or even Melly's contracted to anything with it, them saying, no, we don't have generative AI in our game. And then they go in and find out, oh no, there's generative AI in the game, specifically generative art in the game. It's just, I had to tell my dad that Fang had to rehire 40% of their workforce and is hiring more. And when he found out, he was shook. Yeah, then they disclose. Okay. Yeah. Okay. One sec. There might be an ad roll in here in a sec, guys.
I know that I think apparently NTE did say in some interviews that they were going to be using AI for some things, like background stuff, but they used it for a lot more than just that. And not only that, but I know, like with Iron Mouse specifically, they said, like she did.
Yep.
She
Knew it.
said that she did not want to play games with like any AI, and so they said, yeah, we do not use AI, period. So they lied about that.
Yeah. I'll wait till the ad is done. Then I'll continue on my rant of my AI sucks. And for everybody that came in during chat, right? Now you know where I stand with AI. I'm gonna wait a sec. Let me get something to drink. I got a 15-second ad, so I'm happy. Good. That's it. Because you might be one of the 3 subscribers here. I'm on my 5th. Dang. I don't know how that's possible. Because, okay, so how I've tried to... Oh, good, criminy. The way I've tried to stage my ads is I'm trying to have it be like when it hits, it's for 1 minute and 30 seconds, which is like the tolerable according to like people's consensus. Yeah, it's fighting against back against it really is. The algorithm is fighting Robert. So Melly was telling me even more that essentially NTE was saying that in interviews they did say that they were planning on using AI, but Iron Mouse specifically said, no, I do not want to be, so I don't want to play games that has any AI in it. So they lied to her saying that NTE does not have any AI in it. So of course, when she found out that, oh wait, the game that I'm currently sponsoring has AI in it and I do not support AI, of course she's going to go, no, I said I don't like this, I'm not going to do it.
And for me specifically, I didn't know about that they were like putting full-on AI movies in their game, and like all this AI stuff. I didn't know there was any of that kind of AI in this game when I did the contract with like voicing the game. And so that's part of why I made that statement.
But yeah, I'm just so happy that OpenAI and Elongated Muskrat were having their dirty laundry aired in open court. Yeah, like, I'm just happy that finally AI is starting to crash down. Oh yeah, they also tried to say it was a temporary asset, but then they kept it in the game. They never changed it. They never got rid of it. Like, here's the thing, okay? This is the honest take, okay? Honestly, this should not even be hot. This might not even classify as mild, as a mild take. If you're going to have AI in the game, then disclose that. So that way the pro AI bros can go to it and go, you know what? Yeah, we want that. And again, it can then turn into a marketing thing. It's like, no, we made our game, we made our animation, we made all this without AI. Like, it's going to then let the free market decide AI or human.
It's the fact that they lied about it.
But yeah, it's the huge fact that NTE lied about everything, about all the AI shenanigans. Yeah, when you lie, you know you're doing something wrong.
Or you know people aren't gonna like it.
Oh yeah, or that you know people are not gonna like it. So yeah, no, just anyway. I think I'm at the end of my AI rant, but but the no, people won't support it if it has AI. Exactly, and that's honestly the risk you run if you're gonna be using AI. Oh wait, there's one trailer I did not really react to that probably should, because we're going back into that golden era of video games for me. Movie? Good on that. Let me get. No, actually, okay, so Spyro was a game Melly grew up with. Once I turned 8 years old, I went straight into the rated M section. Went to T to M. Alright. So, we're kind of getting for me a renaissance of all the games I grew up with. Okay, let's make sure. I do not think it's playing it, so let me just make sure here. Properties. There we go. That's it. Okay, have fun. We need Mystery Dungeon to return. That, yes. Say, Melly is a very staunch believer in that too. Happy Pride, I'm a vibe here for a while. You know what? Welcome on in. We're happy to have people vibe here. Oh yeah, no, definitely vibe here. Drop. We love the arts. Especially human art. We praise it. We love it. Okay, so go back to the last trailer that I am remembering to watch and react to. But kind of ironic in retrospect now. I did play random games till middle school, actually. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. No, my first rated M game was Halo Combat Evolved. Oh, dang. It's ain't just that old. Ugh. So, anyway. The next video react to is Halo Campaign Evolved. The Pillar of
Now
Autumn.
move it out! Double time!
We were losing the war. Pushed to the edge of extinction by an alien alliance bent on our eradication. The Covenant. So we made a bet and trusted everything we had left to one soldier. Those of us who managed to escape found something. It wasn't refuge. It was
Oh,
something
so pretty.
ancient, beautiful,
Oh, takes me back.
And dangerous.
Yeah, it takes me back.
The Covenant followed us here. If they claim this place, humanity
Jeez.
doesn't survive.
That's not going to happen.
You are more than your armor. More than your mission. And more than they can handle.
Oh, yeah.
They believe
Oh,
they
it looks
can
so
break
good.
us. They believe the fight ends here. They're wrong.
Oh, it looks so good. Say, ada, ada, ada. Do we get to survive this time? I think since this is like a campaign evolved, it's supposed to be combat evolved, so it's Halo 1. Gotta say, this ain't Reach. It ain't Reach. Like, it looks so good. See, this is the Halo 1 remaster we needed. Like, again, Halo 2 remaster looks fantastic. Halo 1's remaster, not so good. It's mid. It's mid. Halo campaign evolved. Mwah. Masterpiece. Oh, it looks so good. Ah. But I think that is seriously about all the trailer reactions. Unless you want to see me just react again to Neon Odyssey, because I fangirl over that every single time and I sing horribly with it. Because it's so freaking good. Ah! Oh, do you know what they were working with? Yes, I remember the old school Halo graphics. Yes. Which actually, to me, actually, just because I was rewatching it with Chibi playing it. Yes, it was yes, it was triangles, but not quite Tomb Raider triangles. But yeah, no, it was still triangles. It was still good. Like, honestly, for its time, it was really good. Like, personal opinion, I think, again, at the time, it was fantastic. And honestly, I'd rather go with those low poly res than what they did for Combat Evolved Remaster. It's more like they added some more details. Whereas I was like, I like the way the original Combat Evolved looked. Just because, again, that's also me going like, that's me a personal preference. I personally was a fan of Master Chief's Pyramid Pecs. Yep. But again, for me, I'm like, I think we're getting a rebirth of like my favorite era of video games. From Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, we're getting Kingdom Hearts 4. It's kind of fun to go back to those older games and relive some of those experiences and see the difference between them now. Yeah, actually, that's kind of the fun thing with right now going back there and playing Batman Arkham. So again, it's kind of fun to see like the game mechanics, all the little things with that's in there. It's fun to see those. And I was like, I remember why I love this game. I remember it so much. I remember it so vividly, and I am always here for it again. But yeah, we're definitely getting like a rebirth of like the games I loved and I grew up with. From Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, Halo Campaign Evolved, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Remaster apparently. We're getting a Kingdom Hearts 4. GTA 6, but again, y'all heard my opinions on GTA 6. And just so many more. Like, there's so many like good games coming out this year that I'm like, I am for once excited. Sad about, again, this is where I think, I feel like in video games, actually, we're closing a chapter and we're starting the transition to the next chapter. Whether it's a good chapter, bad chapter, we'll see. I never played a Kingdom Hearts. Actually, I was the same way until literally, like, actually just right before COVID. I never played a Kingdom Hearts game till right before COVID. I think I was in college when I started playing Kingdom Hearts. They were good. I said about Dragon Quest 12. Poor Dragon Quest. But I'm so excited for, again, I've already wish listed Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. I will buy that day one. Godzilla Destroy All Monsters is honestly, I'm going to say, my gateway drug to Japan. Because, again, at that time, yeah, don't get me wrong, I liked Pokemon, like, again, the usual kid animes. But Godzilla, like, it unlocked something in me. It was just like, I love these monsters. I love kaijus. Again, of course, as a kid, I didn't know that. I was like, it's a big giant dragon. It's a big lizard. That was fire breath. And I got obsessed with Godzilla. I had no idea what I was watching. I was just like, I want to see King Ghidorah. I want to see Godzilla 2000. I want to see Mothra. I want to see Gigan. I want to see all these. I feel like if Square marketed Dragon Quest in the West, it would cause their HQ to sink into the abyss. Yeah, it would not surprise me. But I loved Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. It was one of my favorite games. It was what got me obsessed with Godzilla. So I'm so happy and I'm so excited to see that it's getting a remaster. Just, yeah, it's already wish listed. I'm gonna say my brother loved Megalon. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun stream. Just going through the campaign. Wait, what? Oh, you have got to be. Are you freaking? Oh my! Of course. Of course. That's what they're doing. Okay, so as I was saying before, I feel like we're closing a chapter in on gaming and we're opening up a new one. The one that's closing, to me, I was like, this kind of like kickstarted for me, like the next generation of gaming, was Destiny. Yeah, do y'all know what happened with Destiny? Oh, Destiny is done. Yep. So I stopped playing after, oh my gosh, what was it? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be back. Yeah, they got the final shape. Like, so let me look at the quote unquote bundle. Again, I'm laughing because Shadowkeep was the last one I got in. More single player games come back to the picture. I hope so too. honestly, it's like this. I want single player games to come back for like a good solid story, but I do also want games to really revamp the multiplayer aspect and what it really means. So yeah, the last Destiny 2 expansion I bought was Shadowkeep. I didn't do Beyond Light. I did not do the 30th anniversary. I did not do the Witch King. I did not do Lightfall. I did not do the Final Shape. I did not do the Edge of Fate. I did not do Renegades, or again, apparently the Dungeon Key packet is free. I did not do any of those. Now, reason why I bring this up is since Destiny is doing its last update, it says complete your collection. You have 2 out of the 10 collections. And it is on sale for 87% off. Destiny came out sophomore year. I think I can never get into it. But yeah, for me to complete Destiny, it is essentially $23. $23.95. I have not played since Shadowkeep. There's been at least 4 or 5 years worth of expansions that I did not do just because it just felt like so money hungry. Sounds like it. One part of me was like, should I do it? Should I spend the $20 on this? Or one part is like, wait, I'm going to wait till it goes down to 90. When I can get it for an even crisp $20 bill. Considering, yeah, the last, oh my gosh, today is when they released the last update for it. Shadowkeep came out, I actually want to say it was 2020. Even now they're money hungry. Like, please give us money for expansions that came out. It's for all the expansions. Like, okay, actually, you know what? Shadowkeep. Release date. October 1st, 2019. That was the last time I bought an expansion from Destiny, from Bungie. Which, again, what Bungie has done is it's just dumb. Honestly, it would not surprise me if within the next year or two, they officially go bankrupt and they get bought out by Sony. Like, completely bought out, where Sony closes down the studio for good. Because they are just, give me money, give me money. Yep, that's essentially it. It's because I remember for me, when Destiny was first coming out, I was so jazzed for it. I was obsessed with it because I actually had a lot of friends who we would do raids together. We would, again, I got videos from an old channel where it is like the most crappy setup you can possibly think of. Like, most of my friends were playing Destiny on the 360, on the Xbox 360. Yeah. So again, what Bungie has officially said is, yeah, watching you do those raids was so much fun to watch. Yeah, I think we even included you in a couple of those raids. I do actually want to close. Oh, what studio do you want to actually close? But yeah, it's just, yes, freak, yes, I'm done. Like, Ubisoft, I'm done. Honestly, I think I was done with Ubisoft after Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Wait, okay, never mind. There is one Ubisoft game that I do still play. And in fact, you guys have seen me and Melly play it. It's Uno. Because they have the Uno game on here. Like, Ubisoft has a virtual Uno game. That's actually good. But no, like, Assassin's Creed, I think, okay, So going back into kind of my history within the gaming industry, right after high school, after I came back from Japan, I was working a QA job, quality assurance. Esau just refuses to die. I love you. But I worked in QA, quality assurance, aka my job was to go through, play a game, test it, break it. Like that was my job. My job was to try and break the game and then report how I broke it. During that, what they told us is essentially like, because again, I was working for 2K. They're like, there are a handful of games that will constantly make us money. And that is, at the time, was NBA and WWE, because they can count on sports fans consistently going through and buying the latest 2K game. It is something they could track. It is something they could monitor. And it's something we could literally copy and paste the new game over and just maybe change the few menus. It was one of their easiest money-making things ever. That's what I feel like Assassin's Creed is for Ubisoft. It is Ubisoft's version of NBA 2K, WWE 2K, of a sports game. Because essentially they are copying and pasting essentially the same general game mechanics, same game idea. They might introduce a couple of new things, but it's going to be the same core idea. Yeah, the sports genre is literally being held hostage. It's not even like being held hostage. It's just like the sports genre. It's anybody that knows like avid sports fans, like they will live and die by their sports team. That's just what it is they will live and die by that sports team. And so by the time like, oh yeah, NBA 2K, if you want to play with your favorite team, if you didn't like how they played this game, well, now you can play that game again and actually win. Or again, goes into a lot of these guys' fantasies of like, I want to be a basketball player. So they do self-insert of basketball players. We've all done it. We've all done something like that. Why do you think a lot of my characters in video games have been girls? Okay, like that's just being honest here. That's honesty here. So it's not like the sports genre is being held hostage. It's something the gaming industry can go. It's something that will consistently make us money. Like, because it's NBA 2K26, 2K25, 2K23, 22, 21, so on and so forth. It's just it's going to be the same thing because there's also going to be new players in the lineup. New this, new that. Like, on the surface, it's the same game. It is the exact same game. Same physics, same mechanics, same general thing. Just they've maybe added and changed a couple of the players. And so they change and adjust the stats. And they have even, I think, introduced like, oh yeah, we can keep their stats updated based on current games at the time. So again, like the sports genre of video games, like for the sports fans, oh yeah, it's really cool. But for the person who does not give two craps about sports, yeah, it's not. I really don't care. Hi, Danny. Welcome on in. So we're just yapping. We're chilling. We're chatting. And we're reacting. Ezra can't stay. I am an extra for a pilot right now. Oh, very cool. Well, that's very fun, very exciting. Hope everything goes well. Happy you can share that. That's awesome. Hope you have a great day. You as well. Have fun. Happy you could just stop on by to say hi. But let me see here. Yeah, I actually had a list of things like, okay, let's talk about, let's discuss this, let's discuss that. Let's see here. Did the trailer reactions. Yeah, most of this is pretty good. Just again, yeah, no, I think I covered just about everything. So I can actually delete all this. As thing I think I did cover a little bit, but I didn't go into too much detail, is that I did delete my Instagram account for a couple of reasons. One is I'm thinking of just doing a revamp, actually just keeping it staying on VTuber related stuff. And because the other one is, since I was doing like my own cosplays and stuff on there, some people were seeing it that I did not want to see it, and it made me really uncomfortable, so I deleted it. I would say, but again, it's been something I've been debating. That's why there was no new posts. If anything, the thing I'm more devastated about is like I had some of the best reels that I missed. I loved some of the reels I found and the people I was following because I was dying of laughing so many times. Halo Infinite is ready to go. I'm curious. But with that, again, I think I covered most of the stuff I wanted to talk about. How about you guys? Anything you guys want to talk about? Any questions you may have that I can answer? Oh, okay. Well, if we're dealing with an ad, I'll just chill and wait. Oh, wonderful. Another ad. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm seeing it over on Nellie's computer. Man, I'm like slowly zoning a little bit. Today has kind of been a lazy day, I'll be honest. See here, yes, it's 15 seconds. Three, two, one. Okay, so hopefully everybody's back from the ads. Okay, yep. Yeah, Mellie's got lined up too. But yeah, anything you guys want to talk about? Anything you want to discuss? Any questions? Any queries? Anything fun you guys want to share? So, okay, actually, I don't think I really talked about this too much, as I'm just going to yap about this while everybody types. So, if you guys haven't seen over on my YouTube account, I did release a video that, again, I'm very proud of because it covers kind of a fanfic I wrote of Ezra here. I can share a bit of drama. Ooh, spill the tea, Robert. Spill the tea. What kind of drama are you going in? But yeah, I'll switch it to... That's so crazy for me to see. So YouTube, I have now over 6,000 subscribers. Yeah, it's hard for me to believe it. That's what? yeah, so no, again, just again, I'm excited about it, but other part of it is like, nothing's really changed. I'm still not monetized there. Once that monetization happens, okay, then we can start really cranking some stuff out. Okay, cool. Okay, we got the tea now. I'll just say someone told me that I'm going to fail at voice acting. They said to me, all my friends I haven't made in VO aren't real friends and they don't really care about me. So according to her, you and everyone I have met aren't my real friends. And just hearing that was the most soul-crushing thing I've ever heard in a long time. Not even the fact that I would fail in VO, but the fact that I have met isn't really my friend. That's kind of a dick move. Yeah, that's one of those am I the asshole kind of posts. Okay, so now here's the thing. I want to also stress this too, okay? Online relationships, they are valid. They can be valid, but it's got to be both ways, okay? This is where it's got, in every relationship, it's got to be both ways. Like, because if it goes one way, it turns into stalker, parasocial, or things like that. Like, again, I talk about Chibidoki a lot. Are we friends? No. Would I like us to be friends someday? I think it would be fun to be her friend, okay? Like, I just don't think that's... She's in her realm and I'm in my realm. And again, I think our realms kind of conflict, so I just don't see that happen. Okay, that's where it's like, but I do love her work. I love watching her. She is so much fun to watch. That's what I think she is thinking this is. I didn't tell someone that. Someone told me that. Yeah, it's just... And I think the thing that I think kind of pisses me off a little bit with that is, again, it's the entire acting world. I mean, why would they tell you that? The entire acting world, again, don't get me wrong, acting world can be competitive, but again, it's, you meet people in classes, you connect with people, you network. This is where more respect is. It is a relationship, but you gotta think of it as like, again, it can be a business relationship. Oh my goodness, excuse me. It's a business relationship. It can also be a friendship. Like, this is where, again, this past weekend, met several phenomenal voice actors besides Melly. Melly's always the top one in my mind, but that's just personal bias. But I met several great actors. Like, one of them also named Ezra. Gonna say they're fantastic. Eduardo, also, he's an amazing voice actor too. And yeah, we got chatting, we got talking, and we started shooting the shit. Again, just as you do with friends. Now, would I say we're friends at this point? No, I would say, you know what, we're friendly, we're nice, we're colleagues. I was even showing him some of the stuff I did, some of the comic dubs. He's like, oh my gosh, I love those. Like, again, I think we have a budding friendship. We're not quite to the full-fledged friendship, but it's a budding friendship. And that's the thing. All friendships take time. It's multiple interactions. It's talking. It is and actually taking an interest in each other's lives. With voice acting, immediately it's a little bit easier because guess what? You're going to be talking to other voice actors that do the same thing you're doing. So you guys can talk about, like, okay, what's your setup? How do you do this? How do you do that? How do you get into the actor? How do you do that? Like, there's so many things that go on with it. So even if it is online, if it's in person, whatever the relationship is, it needs to be both ways. They're trying to look out for you. You're trying to look out for them. It needs to be both ways. Doesn't matter. Like, no matter what the relationship is, it's that. When it comes to friendship, it just needs to be both ways. And again, sometimes it takes personal meetings. It takes a lot more than just popping in. Like, again, any relationship, it takes consistent effort. Sometimes it's just listening. It's being there. So anyway, I think that's my 5-10 cents on it. And again, when it comes to succeeding in voice acting, or just success in general, I think there's multiple measures of success. Now, for me, I do not credit myself as a successful voice actor. I don't even credit myself as a successful audio engineer. I am an audio engineer that is working. I am a working audio engineer. I'm doing the best I can. I have a voice acting background because I like voice acting. And I love Dungeons and Dragons. In fact, that's part of the reason why I got into voice acting, was so that way I could do more D&D voices, more character voices for these random D&D NPCs I would come up with as a DM. I mean, I think mine have been like that, and having ADHD makes things hard for me to keep up and keep track of everything. Yeah, no, Melly's the same way. Like, ADHD does make it hard to concentrate. But this is the thing I've also noticed. Again, this is a notice, not saying, oh, this is everybody. Exactly, yes. It is one day I will be a successful voice actor. And again, and this is where Melly gets imposter syndrome too. We all get imposter syndrome in one way, shape, or form when it comes to the success side. Because in Melly's mind, she's like, I only got one big anime role. And for me, I'm just like, hey, the fact that you got an anime role, that is awesome and amazing. And you are going into Crunchy semi-consistently. She's being a part of Walla, she's being a part of this, she's being a part of that. So she's doing fantastic, but she's like, I'm still not good enough. That's something we all struggle with, is we all struggle with being good enough. And honestly, this is where I think when we get to the point where we're like, yeah, I'm that's where I think things start to go wrong, in my opinion. That's when we get lax. That's when we start going, I got nothing left to learn because I'm as good as it comes. I'm as good as it is in my spoof impression here. But it's constant work. You got to constantly be working and striving towards something. Like, oh my gosh. I'm the Troy Baker of voice acting. I'm done learning. And even Troy Baker is still taking classes. He still takes classes to hone his craft, hone his skills. That's the thing. Nobody is ever done. When you're done, you're dead. That's essentially it. That's the only time you're actually done, is when you're dead. Which, again, for me, I'm don't even like, oh yeah, I'm a creative voice. I'm just like, I'm somebody who just likes doing voices. Nobody is done learning. Exactly. We are all learning. We're all growing. That is the facts. We're all learning. We're all growing. Are there points we want to take a break? Absolutely. But we still have to learn and grow. But just want to do something you love. And that's something, and honestly, okay, we're rewatching it. We're rewatching Neon Odyssey. It's just, again, the reason why, again, this is like, I rewatch it a lot. We'll rewatch it again. Is honestly, it's like this. Like, I'm gonna do my best quotes and stuff here. Again, life is going to kick you down. Life is going to get dark, and you're going to be going, why the hell am I still doing this? Why am I keep moving forward? Why do I keep doing this? Everybody else around me is getting success, but I'm not. Am I beating a dead horse? Am I going into a corner? Am I wasting my life on something that's never going to pay out? And it's only then that where you have to kind of reignite that spark, reignite that love and creativity you have for this. Now, so during the panel that Meggie Melly had to do was with voice actors, was a bunch of voice actors sitting around and answering questions. And one of the questions was, what is the one horrible piece of advice people have told you about voice acting? And one of them was, quit your day job and just pursue voice acting, which everybody on that panel was like, yeah, no, most of us have second jobs. And we're talking, these are career veterans. Like, I'm talking, some of these people were were voicing an anime in the 90s. One of the voice actors on there was the voice of Botan and Chi-Chi. Botan from Yu Yu Hakusho and Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball Z. Like, this is where you don't go into voice acting to make a ton of money. There is some money in it, but especially if you're going into anime and video games, you're not doing it for the money. You're doing it for the love of the game. You're doing it for the love of animation. You're doing it for the love of storytelling. So much of this is just for the love of it. And that's the main thing that people got to remember. Now, don't get me wrong. The voice actors of Botan Chi-Chi, they got other ways of making money. That, again, from con visits and so many things. Like, this is where, with voice acting, you're not just making money from going in and voicing at Crunchyroll, or voicing in anime or video games or animations. Yes, that is one of the main ways, is you got to keep auditioning, because voice actor, your job is to audition. If you get the role, that's just cherry on top, is you get to be a character and stay in that character. And that's where I think personally D&D can come into this as well. I'm going into this, I'm doing it because I love it and not doing it for the money. Exactly. Now, don't get me wrong, there are ways to make quite a bit of money from voice acting, from going in, and because again, this is where, if you're just going into doing just voice acting, and you're like, I'm going to make a living just on video games and animation, it's going to be hard. You're not going to be able to make ends meet. You're going to be struggling. It needs to be, I love voice acting. I love acting in general. And so I'm doing this because I love it. I love to act. I love being characters. I love bringing these stories and these characters to life because they are so awesome and amazing. And that needs to be what your heart is set into. Is there a chance for you to get some money? Yeah, absolutely. It's going to take marketing. It's going to take, you learn all these different skill sets along with it. Like, the reason why Melly is able to do voice acting full time is because she hustles like none other. She cold emails. She makes comic dubs. She does, like, again, anytime she is not behind that computer, she is thinking of the next project she is voicing in, whether that be a fan or a personal fan project that her as a fan's doing, like Cirque du Freak, or again, another project that she is being brought into, is she is constantly acting. And that's where this has got to come from, is it's got to be a constant love of acting for voice acting. That's what motivates you and keeps going. And again, there are times where you do hit that brick wall. I would say for me, especially with content creation, I felt like I hit the brick wall of just like, I'm not going to go anywhere. My YouTube's not going to take off. This, that. And then you hit a gem and just a miracle, like miracles can happen. Little things can happen. And you're just like, I'm in it for the creativity. I'm in it for the love. I just need the money to fund the creativity that I want. Which, again, that's why I keep watching the Neon Odyssey trailer. And that's why I was just like, I want to share it again and again and again. Is because this trailer is what reignited my spark for creativity. It reignited the spark of like, I need to get up off my butt. Yes, I had a long shift today at work. But you know what? I love this creative facet. It gives my life a little bit of purpose. Gives my life a little bit more light. And let's keep making. Let's keep doing this. And heck, the fact that I'm just like, you know what, I've also become a huge fan of Go For It Nakamura-kun has helped me as well. Just because as the anime has been coming out, I'm just like, I want to do this. I'm debating on cold emailing, but I'm not really sure if it's a good idea. Again, it's hard. And honestly, I think there needs to be like a whole class dedicated to cold emailing that honestly, I think Melly could teach or should teach. Just because, oh my gosh, she cold emails left and right and it pays off years later. Like that's how she got into Poppy Playtime. Is because years ago, when Poppy Playtime was first starting, she's like, I love Poppy Playtime. This is really cool. Do you guys have any other projects in the lineup? And then 2-3 years later for chapter 3, they're like, not chapter 3, chapter 4. They're like, oh yeah, no, we listened to your stuff. Yeah, would you like to come in on it? Is a lot of times the cold emailing does not pay dividends till years later. But it can definitely be worth it. But anyway, I will go back and replay Neon Odyssey just because to me this one sparked my passion and my desire to create more. And then we'll go listen to my video that was my passion project that I invested a little bit of money into. But yeah, like I love Neon Odyssey so much. And okay, here's the thing: to get blacklisted, it takes a lot. And it's something it's okay. The fear of being blacklisted, I say it's the boogeyman. It's the boogeyman that's going to hold you back to not do X, Y, or Z. Is take classes, get some notes on people actually in the industry on what to avoid, but cold emailing will never get you blacklisted unless you're cold emailing something heinous. Because worst that's going to happen is it's going to go to spam, it's going to get ignored, and that's going to be it. You're not going to be blacklisted just because, especially if you're emailing agencies or anything like that, they get thousands and thousands of emails. You're not going to get blacklisted for cold emailing. Cold email, only thing it will do is it'll get deleted. That's it. That's the worst thing that will happen, is it gets deleted. All right, so Neon Odyssey. Let me just make sure here. It's quiet in the beginning. The Crunchyroll director, which, yeah, again, what the director would do is just they would, if they might just delete it, or they might respond and go, oh no, what we do is they have what they do is a general audition, which again, you have to email this to get on this spreadsheet or get onto this group, and that's going to be it. That's what they're going to tell you. Is the director will just, maybe they will navigate you to the proper channel, or they will ignore it, or they'll delete it. They're not going to blacklist you. They're not. It's if you email them, Instagram message them, Twitter DM them, and all these things. That's where you might get more ignored. But if you're just doing an email, yeah, no, you're not going to get blacklisted.
When the long working day uptown is over, all the subway lines wrap around the world, I carry myself up the stairs and pull the covers closer, chasing the dream that I might find myself again. When the memory is a time machine, whispers quiet but defiantly, it's time to leave. When the memory is a time machine, flying on its wings from your history to what might yet be. Reason to believe. Out beyond the breakers, it's waiting for the takers on the edge of day. The golden gleam before it fades away. On the outer edge of space, gaze of a familiar face in front of me. Reminds me of Neon Odyssey awaits. Cracks, another skyline waits to open. I still love this animation so much. Scenes appear. Raise the curtain. I love all the Easter eggs too. When a memory is a time machine, whispers quiet but defiantly, it's time to leave.
When a memory is a time machine flying on its wings from your history to what will be a reason to believe. It's happy waiting for the takers on the edge of day. The golden gleam before it fades away. On the outer edge of inner space, gaze of the familiar face in front of me. The miles of neon odyssey awaits. That's so good! I love this animation so much! The song, the animation, so many things. I love it so much. When a memory is a time machine, whispers quiet but defiantly, it's time to leave. When a memory is a time machine, flying on its wings from your history to what will be a reason to believe. Time beyond the breakers is waiting for the takers on the edge of day. The golden gleam before it fades away. On the outer edge of inner space, gaze a familiar face in front of me. Reminds me of odyssey awaits. No, the neon odyssey awaits. I love this so much. And again, I'm just also a huge fan of Legends of Adventures too. Just, I love their stuff so much. And I did back this Kickstarter. Oh shoot, what is it? Legends of Adventurous. I just want to share some of the shorts on like why I love this series so much. They're just so funny. Let me see here. The shorts are in one place. But yeah, no, to me, it's these little projects I feel like that give more inspiration and more hope. Okay, you have a good night, Robert. Let's end with the...
Can I put it in order for the glory holes, the donut holes that are on there?
The glory holes is just...
Wait, what? Why is it not loading? Why is it not loading?
Can I put it in order for the glory holes, the donut holes that are on there?
The glory holes is just there in the back. They're free.
For real?
Yep.
To the left or the right?
Yep.
I'll be back.
Okay, if there's anything else that you need, you let me know.
Well, they're all out of donuts.
Yeah, I went into the room you told me to, and it was covered in frosting. But I couldn't find a single donut in there at all, just a bunch of penises.
You was looking for the glory holes?
Yeah, the donut holes.
Yeah.
You know the center of the donut, the glory hole? I was looking for a dozen of them, and I just found 12 penises.
Yeah, no, we call those munchkins here. This got bought out by a Dunkin' Donuts franchise.
You ever call something like that a munchkin? That's so gross.
Muckbed Creek runs on Dunkin'.
Again, I love these guys. They're fun. But that's what I'll kind of end this on. So after speaking pretty consistently for about 2 hours, my voice is slowly giving out. Oh yeah, I was gonna quickly, again, I was gonna reshare the main. Actually, you know what? If you guys want to go watch it, go ahead. Go to my YouTube. It should be in Ezra's Confession Chapter 1. Again, it was a story I wrote for Ezra. And again, I've actually written, I want to say 6 or 7 chapters of this so far. Where, again, it's honestly, after the first chapter, it's a fun story. It's a fun, cute story. That, again, I haven't shared it yet. So I'm still like proofreading chapter 2. Once that's all proofread, I'll post it over on X and stuff. But yeah, you guys are more welcome to go check that out. But yeah, besides that, guys, we'll be back next week. I will be probably playing some type of video game. Probably be continuing Batman Arkham Asylum. Hopefully finishing that within the next stream or within the next couple of streams. But with that, guys, again, just hopefully you guys are having a good Pride Month. Again, it's be proud of who you are. Don't let other people take away what makes you you. Actually, and let me see if I can bring up the quote I want to say here. As I think ads are running, so that might give me time. I can find the song. Actually, why don't I just go to YouTube? Wait. Oh, that's from 4 days ago. Where the heck is it? Man, sorry, I'm getting tired. Oh, never ordinary. That's what it's called. Okay, as soon as we're back from commercial break, I will wrap up. Okay, I think we are back. So, in closing, guys, I just want to say, in the words of 3 Days Grace here, is we were never ordinary. All the weight we carry will help us write our story. In the darkest night, you were born to shine. We were never ordinary. All the weight we carry will help us write our story. And in the darkest night, you were born to shine. Actually, there was one more line that I really like with it. But yeah, it's like, why would you want to blend in when you were drenched in gold? Just remember that, guys. That, why blend in when you are drenched in gold? So, anyway, you guys have a good rest of your night, and I will see you guys next week. All right, you guys have a good one. Bye.